Onda released the Z790 Plus W white motherboard for just $120. Onda is not a leading manufacturer of components and is not represented, for example, in Russia, but it has released the Z790 Plus W motherboard, which almost any user can afford, given the high cost of boards based on the Z790 chipset from well-known brands. The Onda Z790 Plus W motherboard, as expected, has an LG A1700 connector, which supports Intel Alder Lake processors of the 12th generation and Raptor Lake of the 13th generation. Given the affordable cost of the board, it is equipped with only two DDR4 DIMM slots that support memory modules up to DDR4 3600. This indicator is quite low, but the possibility of overclocking should somewhat compensate for this. The VRM on the Onda Z790 Plus W motherboard has a 10+2 phase design from Dr. MOS with two white aluminum heatsinks, which should be enough to cool the batteries. The processor is powered via an 8-pin plug. As for the expansion capabilities, the motherboard has two PCIe 4.0x16, x16/x1 slots, two PCIe 4.0x4M slots. 2 with heatsinks, and 3 SATA 3 ports. In addition, the board includes 4 USB 3.0 ports, 2 USB 2.0 ports, a 2.5G LAN port, 2 Wi-Fi with support for Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth V5. Additional features of the Onda Z790 Plus W include a CMOS switch located on the I/O panel, a 3-channel audio interface, HDMI/VGA/DP outputs, and a debug light on the motherboard. The motherboard offers excellent compatibility with all Intel processors of the 12th and 13th generations, and while it may not overclock as well as higher-end boards, it will offer a price tag of 899 yuan, $120, which is simply a phenomenal price for a motherboard based on the Z790 chipset. Unfortunately, as mentioned above, the Onda Z790 Plus W motherboard or any other Onda motherboard is difficult to find anywhere outside the Asian market, and those who want to purchase it will have to use numerous online stores.